Need some help finding some edge in the prop market? Check out the Props AI tool on the LineStar app. It's a one-stop shop for all the information you need to make smarter bets. Download the LineStar app today. Happy New Year. Welcome to the NBA Prop Show presented by LineStar, your top 3 NBA player prop bets for today that are available on Underdog, Sleeper, Chalkboard, and Parlay Play. Alongside my co-host, Tyler Wiemann, I'm Shannon Sommerville. Tyler, we got some great games on the slate for today. What do you say we start the year off on a winning note? Because we ended on a losing note, 0 for 3 last show, but the show prior we were 3-0, so broke even for the week. Let's see if we can't put some money in the pockets of everybody to start off 2025. What do you think?
Let's do it.
All right, we're using that LineStar Props AI tool, as always, to help us find the best value in the prop market. Check it out for yourself at linestarapp.com. It's a great tool that can kind of help you sort through all the madness of the prop market. So check it out, linestarapp.com. And do us a huge favor before we dive into our picks for today. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below. It enters you into our prop bets contest. So if we go 3-0, one randomly selected commenter will win $50. We'll also have a nice money gun celebration as well. Now that I'm officially back in the studio, feels good to be back. So let's get it rolling here on this Wednesday to start off 2025. First pick. Let's go with Lakers guard Max Christie over 8 points. And this is one we had taken earlier in the week. However, Christie couldn't make a shot, but I'm going right back here, Tyler. LineStar's projection is 11.5. Now, Christie's only averaging just over 7 points per game, but he has been over this 8 mark 3 of the last 5 games. Just 5 points last game, which didn't cash for us, but that's because he went 1 for 5 from 3, just wasn't making any of his shots. It happens from time to time, so I think our logic was right in terms of him now in a starting role for the Lakers, and he's got a better matchup tonight going up against Portland. Keep in mind when we go through the last couple guards that have started against Portland, you had Kelly Oubre, 15 points, Spencer Dinwiddie, 17 points, Colin Sexton, 19 points, Kyrie Irving put up 46, Devin Vassell even had 11 points, so I kind of like the spot here, much better than I did last game. So Max Christie is a decent spot here. And I think we were right on our logic when we picked him earlier this week. He just couldn't make his shots. What's your assessment tonight against Portland?
Yeah, I think you're right on. We were correct. He's playing that more minutes now without D'Angelo Russell there. As a starter for his career, he averages 8.2 points a game. That's in only 26 minutes. And from what we've seen over the last week is he's averaging, 28 to 32. Technically, it's at 30.3 over the last week, and over the last month, 29.3. So all well over those career averages where, it's 8.2 points per game. And as far as the team defense tool goes, it is a positive scoring matchup for Christie. Mm-hmm. So I like the spot.
So nice boost there with D'Angelo Russell now with the Nets. And speaking of D'Angelo Russell, that's exactly where we're heading for our second prop bet of the day. D'Angelo Russell over 14.5 points. LineStar's projection is 22. Now, Russell's only averaging 12.7 points per game this season, but now on a new squad. He had 22 points versus Toronto earlier this week. And when you look at the Brooklyn Nets team, they're dealing with a ton of injuries right now. Point guard Ben Simmons listed as out for today. DeAnthony Melton is still out, and Noah Clowney is listed as questionable. So Russell's in a good spot today going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. What's your assessment here?
Yeah, I think today he's just taken over that Dennis Schroeder role, who in that role on Brooklyn, he had 18.4 points per game playing 33.4 minutes. Now, this will only be Russell's second game, so I don't know if he's going to get up to that minutes, but he did play 26 coming off the bench in his first game. So there is that ceiling to be able to go that many minutes. And look, Russell is a better shooter than Schroeder. Milwaukee's 26 versus point guard, and it's in a very good shooting matchup. They're giving up 22.6 points per game to the starting point guard. So I like the spot. I like what his role is going to be for today's game, and 14.5 is pretty low.
All right, let's keep it with the Nets and go with their big man, Nick Claxton, over 9.5 points. LineStar's projection and the consensus are on our side here. Claxton is averaging 9.7, but that has gone up almost a full point in the month of December. He had 16 points last night versus Toronto. Like the spot he's in going up against Milwaukee as well. We usually try to not take guys on the same team, but this is just one we can't resist, especially since this is a Georgia Bulldog. The Georgia Bulldogs are playing today in the Sugar Bowl, so I fully endorse this pick, Tyler. What do you think?
Of course you do. Look, he's averaging 11.8 points per game as a starter for his career. That's in 28.8 minutes. And over the last month, he's at 27.2 minutes. But over the last week, that's up to 31.4. And you already mentioned how many injuries are on the Nets today. So I think most likely he's playing 30-plus minutes. It's a great matchup versus Milwaukee, who's 22nd versus center. And it's the best scoring matchup for center on the slate, according to our team defense tool here. So I like the spot for a bunch of different reasons. Let's go Claxton over.
All right, Claxton, Russell, and Christie are 3 picks today on Underdog. Remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below for your chance to win $50 if we go 3-0. So got to be in it to win it. We'll announce the winner if we go 3-0 on tomorrow's show. So hopefully we can cash those. Now, I do want to mention another one that we were considering and having some debate over was Norman Powell for the Clippers in tonight's matchup over on 22.5 points, but that's gone up a little bit, 23.5 points. The reason we went there is because the Clippers are also dealing with some injuries without Kawhi Leonard, Terrence Mann, and now James Harden is questionable. The problem is if Harden plays, that line gotten a little high for us, so we have stayed away from that for our top 3, but just wanted to alert you to that. For more props, make sure to check out the Props AI tool. Let us know if you've got any locks for tonight in the comments, because not only does it come and help you out in the contest department, but it helps us out in the YouTube algorithm department. Hopefully we can go 3-0 today, and again, drop your locks for us today in the comments. We're all trying to help each other out and beat the books. That is the goal for 2025. Let's see if we can't start off on the right foot here. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you guys tomorrow.